be showing you how you can add a coming soon page to your WordPress website for your business. Now, in a lot of instances where you might want to be able to make some updates on your website, or maybe you're going to have a comprehensive situation where you're doing some developments in the back end, adding new features, adding new tweaks, corresponding and making sure that all those pages are tying up, whatever the case may be. This is definitely a utility you might want to have, and I think a design element into it is very important because you need to have some sort of consistency. So I'm going to be showing you how you can be able to do that, and what you're going to want to do is just jump onto your WordPress dashboard for your website, and what we're going to go is add or install a new plugin, right? And under the search tab you're going to look for a plugin called CMP. This is the plugin that we'll be utilizing for today's tutorial, and it's a coming soon maintenance plugin by Nitro Themes. So we're going to go ahead and install this plugin, and I just want to be able to show you what that looks like. While the plugin installs, I just want to send a quick shout out to Green Haus Beats, who continues to provide us some really great tunes for the background music of our videos. Definitely check out his page. The link will be in this plugin, and I will show you how you can be able to utilize this. Now that that theme has been installed, you'll see it here on the top right of your screen, or on the navigation bar here on the top right. And what we're going to do is just say CMP basic settings, and this will allow us to be able to look at some options. When you scroll at the bottom, you'll be able to see some themes or some templates that you can be able to use. Now the top three are free, as I understand, but if you want to be able to download more of these coming soon templates and themes, then you can definitely have a look at that and purchase those. But for the sake of this tutorial, we're going to utilize this countdown feature. And although we might not be utilizing the countdown feature, I think it comes in handy. So we're going to say save changes once we've selected our countdown, and we're going to enable it. But before we do, we want to make some customizations to it, right? Or customize it rather. So we're going to click on content, and you'll see here it'll give us the name of the company that we're using. You'll see here we can add a logo to it, and if we've got a logo, we can select that and add that, or select that from media, which will be somewhere at the bottom if I'm not mistaken. So give me a second while I just navigate to get the logo. Oh, I see that quite a lot of this media isn't completely loaded. So for the time being, oh, I think there it is. I'm going to utilize that, insert logo, and I think white is just fine. I think that one is much more better because it's got a landscape to it, right? And what we want to say is that under this heading section, which is where you'll have your write-up, website is under maintenance. Oh boy, I know I spelled that wrong. For sure I did. Maintenance, thank goodness. Website is under maintenance, and we'll have a message that says come back soon. Right, there you have it, something nice and easy. And then we want to have a custom background image. So what we're going to do is hit the media library, and I've got a couple of images that I'd like to be able to incorporate in here. So I'm just going to select media and let that allow me to open my media files where I'd like to incorporate the images that I'm going to use. But fortunately, it's got a feature where you can be able to get images from a stock free website. So I'm just going to go ahead and upload all these images that I'm going to utilize for this project as well going forward, and I'm just going to let that upload. But while they do, I just wanted to show you here that you can be able to incorporate video, graphic patterns, solid colors, gradient colors, unsplash library. You can select random photos, specific photos, random from collection, random from user. So I like how they've been able to allow users to incorporate as much features to get the images that they want. But like I said, we're gonna go ahead and look for an image that we can utilize. I like this one. I think it can be able to work well, and we can just hover over this buttons here, and we can set the opacity. So because it's not, it would be best advised just to have a little dim, and maybe just add a little blur to it. Then I'm gonna save these changes. I'm gonna leave that disabled. um, I'm gonna leave this disabled in terms of login icon. The countdown I'm gonna disable because we don't need that as of yet. And this is the subscribe form. So if you've got any other third-party plugin that takes in mail, then you can just add the code, your short code in there, a mail-in option, and the CMP subscribe form. So we can maybe enable an in-page subscribe form, right? Display GDP checkbox. Maybe we might want to have that. That option's up to you. We don't want a pop-up. Maybe we'd like to incorporate a recapture, but that would require an inside key or insert key from Google. So we're going to leave that out because that would be a tutorial for another day. Let me know if you'd like me to do a tutorial for that, and just to be able to show you how you can incorporate a recapture form, because that's really important to have, especially when you've got a lot of spam coming in. So if there are any other social media icons you'd like to add, that's really nice to have. Especially considering while the site is on coming soon, you maybe might want to redirect your visitors to a platform where they can be able to see your content, your news feed, all that kind of stuff. And then what we want to do here is, if you want to customize this footer and maybe just have your company website, then you can be able to do that, and I'll show you how. In this instance, I'll have my company name. Let's make progress. Why is the spelling not with me today? Let's make progress.com, and we'll just add let's make progress as the name. And that's pretty much that. And let's just see how that would look on its own. So we're going to click on preview. Once you've saved, make sure you save everything. Then we're going to click on preview, and that should show us all the updates that we've done while the site is going to be on coming soon. But bear in mind, we haven't enabled this yet. We just want to be able to preview what it will look like. And that to me is rather quite clean. It's really, really clean, and you can make sure that the updates on the website that you're working on, your users will definitely be able to have this being displayed while you're making all those updates. So this is really cool, and I think you might want to be able to just check out on the back end here what those updates, where am I? When people incorporate their email addresses for this form, where that will go. So, excuse me. I think you might just want to have your email that's linked to the website on your settings here, so that those forms are going to subscribe list, MailChimp integration. Yeah, I think that should go to the admin list or the admin email of whoever's on that account. So that should be that, but that's just a basic setup. There's a whole bunch of, like I said, templates that you can be able to utilize, and that I think can be definitely beneficial for either branding purposes, either functionality purposes that you can be able to incorporate. And it's a really great plugin to have overall. So if you really enjoyed this, make sure to like, hit that subscribe button, make sure to click that notification bell, and stay in tune with all the videos that I'll be posting. And thank you guys for watching, and I look forward to seeing you on the upcoming tutorial videos. Catch you guys soon, and enjoy the day.